Welcome to MagicGathering Strat. I'm Dan and I am the owner of this channel. I posted a video called Major Life Changes for Dan on March 5th. On February the 17th. And after we started the Patreon back then, and after that, before that, I had the best job ever. I could spend a lot of time doing magic videos, and I live in two places, so I could travel at will between them. And so I could spend like 2 years building up this YouTube channel, but it all ended on March the 5th this year. So I've spent the time since March the 6th having the worst job ever. I have been able to do very few YouTube videos, only the ones that I promised to do by the Patreon. Thank you so much for supporting the Patreon. And my job really sucked. I could meet my wife only every other weekend. So it has not been great. It has been pretty bad actually. So first a bit about myself then. So I'm married and my wife is a full-time dancer working in a small town in the north of Sweden. That's a dream job, and we bought a huge villa pretty cheaply in that small town. My daughter lives in the capital, my mom lives in the capital, all of my friends lives in the capital. And I spent this time then working full-time in the capital. So I have a small apartment in Stockholm. Being me costs about $2,000, mostly due to the heavy taxes in Sweden. I have been enjoying very much making the Fan of History videos and the magic videos on MagicGathering Strat. It's been a hobby, but now it will be something more, because I knew this change was coming. And, well, what could I do? I've quit my job. It's pretty insane, actually, because I'm nowhere close to earning $2,000 a month from doing YouTube stuff. The ad revenue on MagicGathering Strat is currently around $100. And the Patreon is at $147. So we'll talk more about that. So the Patreon has helped, so thank you very much. But I received help from a very unexpected quarter, because the Swedish government stepped in and gave me a grant to do YouTube videos. Yes, it's true. The Swedish government is behind me and wants to make more YouTube stars like PewDiePie, apparently. I don't know how I got away with this, but it's pretty amazing. So I have 6 months. I have until the end of January. So, and actually looking at the growth of the YouTube channel, showing that we had a Patreon supporting MagicGathering Strat helped getting this government grant. So thank you very much. I also have some personal funds to support me for a while in 2016. And I need to hit about $1,000 of YouTube revenue, or revenue from this kind of stuff, in January, and then hit the 2,000 target before June 30, 2016. So I have a year because of this grant, and it's fantastic. Thank you, Swedish government. It's good living in a socialist country some of the time. So I'm now a full-time YouTuber and podcaster. Well, what will I do now? I'll try to give you a picture of it, but there will actually be a blog and another YouTube channel about this quest to live as a YouTuber. I will do the Pope Gauntlet as promised, starting November 8th, 2015. I think it will be so much fun. I will use the reserve channel not to spam the main MagicGathering Strat channel too much. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, which will be soon, I hope, we are pretty close, I will go to London, work from the YouTube office. I just got that confirmed. It's an old promise I got from YouTube in London, but they will allow me access to their studios. And London is just a short plane trip away. After having seen what their studio looked like, I will try to make some sort of professional studio here. It's not my line of work, so I have to learn a lot, but I'll have 3-point lighting. I even tried to do green screen stuff. I have the space in the apartment. And I would love to do just history and magic for this, but it's not enough. It seems hard to get $2,000 out of magic and history. we'll look at the situation like it is right now. So I do earn some money from Magic Finance. I reinvest it all, so I haven't earned a cent yet. But yes, I'm doing Magic Finance. It's going great. There is some YouTube ad revenue. It's about $100, and I split it with Bava. I write twice a week for MTGO Library, and they pay me a little for that. The MagicGathering Strat Patreon is currently at $147, and I really need that to increase. If you feel that you want to support me, the MagicGathering Strat Patreon is probably the best way. There is a Fan of History Patreon as well, and that's even better if you look at the Fan of History videos. Fan of History currently is approaching 500 subscribers. It's about 1/10 as big as MagicGathering Strat. I would love to get sponsors for MagicGathering Strat, and I think that is a way out. So if you know of anyone who would be interested in sponsoring MagicGathering Strat, that would be very interesting. I probably have to get money from other YouTube channels. I currently have 10 YouTube channels. The MagicGathering Strat is, of course, absolutely the most successful, and Fan of History is number 2. Hard Nerd Cafe, we have been doing some Game of Thrones things on it. We don't get many subscribers, we get some views. It will probably be mainstream gaming on Hard Nerd Cafe. And I do have some other projects in the works, like Fan of Astronomy. But I will let you know about them when they are launched properly. So right now I don't earn much money from this. So is this doomed to fail then? No, I don't think so. I do have the savings, but I can vision the $2,000 to be something like Magic Finance, 300, the Patreon, 300. I split it with Bava. The Fan of History Patreon, another 100, and then some ad revenue. And then I would have to get another 1,200 from other YouTube channels. So one of my main focuses coming up here, if the Patreon doesn't grow a whole lot, has to be doing other stuff on YouTube. And I have a couple of ideas, like I said. But please help me stay with Magic. Support the MagicGathering Strat Patreon. Yeah, the main goal with the Patreon is to enable me to spend time doing Magic videos. So yeah, I've talked about that a lot, but please become a patron at we are now currently below $150. I'm not doing a weekly limited video, but that's the next goal. There are some other goals I should probably talk about. We are doing the standard Pauper Gauntlet at $250. That's just $100 away. And that would now start after the big Pauper Gauntlet ends sometimes next year. We'll do the Modern Gauntlet as well at $400. And I will play a weekly daily event at $500. There are other goals. Check them out at Patreon. You can also follow this quest of mine to become a full-time YouTuber podcaster, or to live as one, because I am actually one right now. That's not entirely true, because I'm on vacation until August 17th. So after that, the race starts. I have a blog about this life as a YouTuber. It was just launched. Yeah, if you see the address there. I also started a YouTube channel long ago about myself. There's only one video on it, but there will be more. I will start using my personal Twitter. I've been away from that for a long time, but it's at Dan Horning. I will try to become a public person, and as a first step to that, you can now friend me on Facebook to follow my life there. I am the only one named Dan Horning. I have several accounts, but just friend them all and you'll find the right one. So please become my friend on Facebook. I thought I would mention a couple of words about the podcasts I'm doing. I'm doing the MagicGathering Strat Show, Game of Thrones Chat, currently off-season then, and the Fan of History podcast every other week. These three are all available on iTunes, and I'm looking for more podcasting projects actually. I have to find a way to monetize them. I haven't done that yet. But I am starting a fourth podcast. Sadly for you guys, it's in Swedish, and it's about Margit Sandemo, the most read author in Scandinavia. And her books, the Saga of the Ice People. Yes, I'm doing that with Anna, who did a Fan of History video with me as well. So if you know Swedish and like Margit Sandno, that should be about 0.1% of the audience here. Then you could check that out. It's starting pretty soon. You can help me. You can help me by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing on the videos. Especially subscription now. If you know anybody who is interested into Magic, please make them subscribe to Magic Gathering Strat, because when we hit 5,000 subscribers, yes, YouTube will increase our importance. We are rated pretty highly by YouTube, actually. So I have regular contact with YouTube staff in London, but 5,000 subscribers will help. You can PayPal donate to me. You can also support the Patreons then, Fan of History, which goes all to me, and the Magic Gathering Strat Patreon, which is split between me and Bava. But supporting the Magic Gathering Strat Patreon tells me that you want me to make magic videos. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following my life. Here is some contact information. I'll add some to the show notes as well, including a link to my personal YouTube channel and the blog. All right, let's see if I can do this. Thank you all for all your support.